You want to sing opera or classical art songs, but it sounds too much like pop or contemporary musical theater? It's because you have the wrong shape, which is affecting your resonance. I'm going to give you my 4 main reasons. I love reasons. Plus, we will do 3 exercises and a bonus exercise. And if you do the exercises correctly, you will sound more classical right now. Welcome back to another edition of Victoria's Vocal Tips. 34 years of teaching voice, 46 years of studying voice, all different styles. My students have ranged from ultra beginners all the way through advanced touring professionals, voice teachers, choral directors, and competition winners. I always give you serious vocal technique made simple and fun. Okay, here are the 4 main reasons, and you're going to want to pay attention to this because they all work together. Reason number 1, you don't have enough tall space in the back of the throat. You know, opera, classical singing has a more opulent sound, more bloom, and in order to do that, we need more tall space. Some of you may need more yawn in the back of the throat or a higher soft palate. Remember, singing classical opera is not the way we normally speak. We need more what I call cathedral space in the back of the throat for opera. So listen, here is my talky sound, just regular conversation. Hello. Here is my operatic sound. My name is Count Dracula and I bid you welcome. Or, hello, darling. This is not the way we normally speak, or I hope not. Number 2, not enough space in the back of the throat. A lot of times singers will think of the tall space, but what about the space behind the soft palate, the space behind the tongue? This all creates a bigger cavern, again, that contributes to the bloom that we want for classical. Okay, a couple of notes. I don't want you to overdo this backspace, so I don't want hello. Okay, all that sounds is swallowed. It's going to make you tight and it won't carry. And also, in the beginning of trying this out, you may think that you sound a little pretentious. That's okay, because first we're just trying to get the general shape, and then we can finesse it later. Let me demonstrate. Speech like classical, speech like classical. Reason number 3, the larynx sitting too high. Typically in classical, we sing with a lower larynx. This gives us more depth in the tone. See my playlist on the larynx in singing. Reason number 4, your vocal colors are too bright. Typically in contemporary commercial singing, the sound is brighter. Here's my bright contemporary sound. Yeah! But in classical, we stress more chiaro scuro, a balance of dark and light. Yeah! So if you smile a lot when you sing, or you sing with a higher tongue, that's going to make your tone brighter. Generally in classical, we sing with a vertical oval embouchure or mouth shape. See my playlist on facial posture for singing. Now remember, if you're doing any one of the 4 things that we just mentioned, it's probably making you sound more talky, like pop, not right for classical singing. Okay, it's time for our exercises. Let's first set up the correct shape for classical, all right? So we're going to inhale like the beginning of a yawn, okay? And I have a little bit more space in the back of the throat, like I have audience behind me as well as in front of me. The shape we're going to use for our exercises is Q, K-I-U. And why? Remember, I always explain why we do certain exercises. The Q will help arch the soft palate, and ooh is a very tall and somewhat darker vowel for classical. Important note, there are degrees of how much space we need depending upon if we're singing opera or if we're singing a classical art song. So for the biggest, most opulent cathedral-like sound for opera, I'm going to want the biggest amount of space. Q. But if I'm singing an intimate art song, I might not want as much bloom because it might actually sound too big. But I'm still going to want more space than if I was singing pop. Q. Or for lower voices, a cavernous operatic sound, Q, versus an intimate art song, Q. And it goes like this, Q. Or lower voices, Q. Now, super important, I always tell you, you have to breathe into the space that you need. So I can't breathe, Q, because that's what I'm going to get. No, we got to breathe into that taller space, Q, with this back space as well. And I want you to memorize that space and what it feels like. Exercise 2. If you got the Q space right in exercise 1, it's time to apply to the 5 vowels like this. Q, A, O. So we keep that tall space and we pronounce the 5 vowels through it. Lower voices, Q, A, O. Exercise 3. Now we're going to do a quick glide on the interval of a third on Q so you can feel what it's like to ascend in pitch. Higher voices will be Q. Lower voices, Q. Did you hear Q? Not Q. Oops, that sounds like pop. These are all the kinds of exercises that I give you in my audio exercise training program, Victoria's vocal exercise program. And if you still haven't gotten it, I don't know why you're waiting. I give you a long workout and a short workout with literally hundreds of options based upon style. So you want to sing pop? You want to learn how to sing jazz? You want to sing opera? You want to sing country? Is your voice too bright? Is it too dark? I help you to troubleshoot your vocal problems too. It's for all different voice types, beginner through advanced. Super affordable, and the best part is I do regular group classes with members and I can help you. So see the link below and sign up right away. Bonus exercise. We're going to take the Q, remembering that space, that shape, and we're going to apply it to the 5 vowels, sustained on one note, slowly. Higher voices are going to be like this. Q. Lower voices will be down here. Q. Remember to record yourself in your practice. Do you hear that bloom, that more opulent sound? By recording yourself, you are learning how to be your own voice teacher in your practice. For more help with your vocal colors, see my playlist on resonance. And if you want to master singing in different styles and sound authentic, see my playlist on how to sing with style. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.